Thank you, Mike. With me today are the gentlemen who oversee our traffic bureau here in the city of Columbus, who keep our streets safe and our schools, especially our grade schools, safe by the use of photo red light technology. I'd like to welcome Commander Doug Lapp, Lieutenant Mall, and Sergeant Commode. These gentlemen run a program that's looked to be one of the best in the entire nation. In fact, prior to implementing new programs, cities from around the U.S. will often contact us to seek advice. Instead of throwing the baby out with the bath, which is exactly what House Bill 69 does in trying to ban this very important technology. A vote for House Bill 69 will undoubtedly increase death, injury, and property damage on our roadways in Ohio. You certainly can't vote for House Bill 69 due to the empirical data. Study after study shows this technology works. The legislature was given a copy of the Ohio State study that was recently done entitled No Cop, No Stop, a quantitative program evaluation of the Columbus, Ohio focus on safety photo red light camera program. That study showed a 74% reduction in right-angle crashes at the original photo-equipped intersections here in our capital city. Again, this technology simply works. You can't vote for House Bill 69 due to the testimony before this committee. You heard opponent testimony last time from those who experienced tragic loss due to drivers who were trying to beat the yellow light. You heard opponent testimony from senior administration from our largest cities. You heard opponent testimony from law enforcement officers from around the state as to why this technology is very effective and efficient. You can't vote for House Bill 69 due to Elmwood, Ohio. I'd like you all to please put Elmwood, Ohio in context. Elmwood is a village of approximately 2,000 people and it's 0.3 square miles. To enact a statewide ban, which will detrimentally affect the entire state based upon the alleged activities of a single, very small village, is simply absurd. If the legislators feel compelled to act, then please enact best practices, practices that we have utilized here in the city of Columbus since inception. These practices have been given to the legislature, and I will very briefly outline them. Things that we do in the city that if they feel compelled to act, please enact what we do. Number one, require signage at each intersection utilizing the technology. Number two, require all mobile speed devices to be clearly marked and identified as such. Three, set speed thresholds. There were allegations in Elmwood, for example, of finding folks who are just barely over the speed limit. We don't do that here in the city of Columbus. Require law enforcement officers and not civilians to review the potential violations and to issue citations. Only law enforcement officers should issue such a citation. Set standards for the review of the incident. And again, we utilize here an 11-second film that violators can see, and they can certainly appeal the finding of an officer that they violated the law. 6, establish a clear process by which a driver can challenge. Here in the city of Columbus, if you want to challenge that citation, you can go to a hearing officer. If you disagree with the hearing officer, you can appeal to the courts. Clearly defined photo traffic devices is a civil, not a criminal violation. It's a civil violation, and in many, many ways, it's far more lenient than the criminal, yet it's more effective. 8, establish a fair hearing process, as we have here in the cities. Second, set calibration standards, as we've done here in the city of Columbus. 10, mandate a public information campaign. We've been doing this for a number of years since inception here in the city of Columbus. 11, mandate that prior to installation that a study be done so that these devices are only put at the most dangerous intersections in that jurisdiction, something that we've done. Here in the city we have over 16,000 intersections in our capital city. Right now we have 38 intersections that are equipped with this device. And those intersections are chosen because they're the most dangerous with respect to right-angle crashes. Lastly, mandate a 30-day grace period or public awareness period in which a person gets a warning and not a citation. We've always adhered to this. So again, legislature, please don't throw the baby out with the bath. If you feel compelled to act, enact best practices that we have had here in the city of Columbus for a number of years, and that the great majority of other jurisdictions here in Ohio utilize.